the crisis has certainly exacerbated what were pre-existing inequalities. We have seen the crisis impact women in the labor market to a greater degree than men, in part due to their need to look after the children who haven't been able to go to school. Women have fallen out of the labor market to a much larger degree than men have. Now, getting them back in will certainly be no easy matter. And we will have to do a lot greater investment in what we call the care economy to make it more easier for women to work and to balance their household duties. And we'll certainly need to make sure that we increase the investment in social protection to make sure that in the face of any crisis that's to come, that we can ensure that people have a sort of a safety egg to fall back on.
And Sara, digitization, has that been an enabler in the international labour markets in a COVID environment, working from home or working remotely? And further to that point on digitization, are gig economy workers, Amazon fulfillment centre workers, for example, are they getting a better deal?
Well, digitalization is indeed an important part of the story. You can say that it exacerbates the inequalities vis-a-vis those who have access to digital means, have been able to set up their own business during the COVID times or engage in the gig economy, as you mentioned. But it's also certainly exacerbated the inequality that we've seen in terms of access to schooling. And it's a concern. Doing more to build up the digital infrastructure for everybody is a big, important part of building back better, to make sure everyone has an equal share of in terms of getting access to employment. In terms of the gig economy, we have certainly seen an increase over the COVID period, but whether or not this leads to increased ability for example, Amazon workers to organize, again, I think this is a signal of things to come. But for the moment, we're still seeing a little bit of inequity in the capacity of organized labor to raise its voice.